Means something to who? You had a career, Dad, before the third comic book movie, before people started to forget who was in that suit. You're doing a play based on a book that was written 60 years ago for 1,000 rich old white people whose only real concern is where are they going to go for cake and coffee when it's over? No one gives a shit but you. Let's face it, Dad. You're not doing this for the sake of art. You're doing this because you want to feel relevant again. Well, guess what, Dad? There is a world out there where people are fighting to be relevant every single day, and you act like it doesn't exist. Things are happening in a place that you ignore. A place that, by the way, has completely forgotten about you. I mean, who the fuck are you? You hate bloggers. You mock Twitter. You don't even have a Facebook page. You're the one who doesn't exist. Look, you're doing this because you're scared to death, like the rest of us, that you don't matter. Well, you know what? You're right. You don't. Look, it doesn't matter, okay? You don't matter. Get used to it. Nobody ever robs restaurants. Why not? Bars, liquor stores, gas stations, you can get your head blown off for robbing one of them. Restaurants, on the other hand, catch them with their pants down. Not expecting to get robbed. Well, not as expecting it anyway.
I bet you could cut down on the hero factor in a place like this.
Correct. And just like banks, they've got insurance. Manager, he don't give a fuck. He just wants you out the door before you start plugging the customers. Waitresses? Fucking no way, she gonna take a bloody bullet for the till. Cleaner, some poor sod getting $1.50 an hour. Really give a fuck if you're gonna steal from the owner? Customers. They don't know what's going on. 1 minute they're sitting there eating an omelette, next minute they got a gun in their face. See, I had the idea last liquor store we stood up. Do you remember? All them customers kept coming in.
Yeah.
You had the idea of stealing their wallets. Now that was a good idea.
Thank you.
We made more from them wallets than we did those register.
Yes, we did.
A lot of people come to restaurants.
A lot of one-nights.
Pretty smart, eh?
Pretty smart.
Jonathan, do you know a man named Dean Erickson?
Who?
Dean?
No. No, I don't.
No? Says he knows you. Says he's a lawyer.
Lawyer. Does he look expensive?
Yeah, I guess.
What's the date?
15th.
Last week was the 8th.
Right on.
You're in trouble now.
Really? Why?
He's coming.
Who? Dean?
No. He's coming.
Who?
Wait and see.
Jonathan, tell me who you are.
So much drugs. I can't think.
Tell me who you are. Tell me. You know I have access to your safety deposit box. I know what's in there. There's an envelope in a book. Tell me who you are.
You're a robber.
No, I'm your guardian.
My guardian robber.
Tell me who you are. Jonathan. Jonathan, tell me.
I'm the worst mistake you'll ever make.
Tell me.
Cell phone?
Tell me.
You don't get me my cell phone. You don't get me out of this place. I got nothing to say.
Listen to me.
Nothing.
I control your drugs, your food, your comfort, everything. Me. Not you. Me. And I can make things very bad for you. You hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have at it then, you little crock of cunt. Have at it.
I sent you a play that my roommate wrote. It has a great part in it for me. Did you read it?
Where do you get off on sending me your roommate's play for you to star in? I'm your agent, not your mother. I'm not supposed to find you plays for you to star in. I field offers. That's what I do.
Field offers? Who told you that? The agent Fairy? I thought it was a great part for me.
Michael, no one is going to do that play.
Why?
Because it's a downer, that's why. Because no one wants to produce a play about a couple who moved back to Love Canal.
But that actually happened.
Who gives a shit? No one is going to pay $20 to watch a play about a couple who live next to a chemical waste dump. They can do that and watch it in Bromley.
Look, I don't want to argue about it, okay? I'm going to raise $8,000 myself to produce this play, and I will just send me up for anything, okay? I will do dog commercials on television. I will do radio voiceovers. I don't care what it is.
I can't put you up for any of that
Why not?
because no one will hire you.
That's not true. I bust my ass to get a part, and you know I do.
And you bust everybody else's ass. That's what you do. A guy has got 4 weeks to put on a play and you think he wants to just sit there and argue with it about whether Tolstoy is going to want to walk while he's dying or talk while he's walking or sing while he's walking.
Please, that was 2 years ago, and that guy is an idiot.
They can't all be idiots, Michael. You argue with everyone. You have got one of the worst reputations in this town. No one will work with you.
So you're saying that nobody in Auckland will work with me?
Oh no, that's too limiting. I'm saying no one in Wellington will work with you either. I can't even put you up for a commercial. You played the part of a tomato and they ran over schedule 3 hours because you wouldn't sit down.
Yes, it wasn't logical.
You were a tomato. A tomato isn't logical. A tomato can't even move.
That's what I said. If I can't move, how am I going to sit down, George? I was a stand-up tomato, a juicy, sexy beefsteak tomato. Nobody does vegetables like me. I did an evening of vegetables off Broadway. I did the best tomato, the best cucumber. I did an endive salad that knocks the critics off their ass.
Michael, I'm trying to stay really calm here. You are a wonderful actor,
Thank you.
but you're too much trouble. Get some therapy.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to raise $8,000 and I'm going to do Jeff's play.
Michael, you're not going to raise 25 cents. No one will hire you.
Oh, yeah?
It's really good to see you.
It's really good to see you too. But Simone, I don't understand something. Simone, you've been alive this whole time. Why didn't you come back?
Well, I just needed to get out on my own, live my own life. And I have. And it's great.
We really needed you at home.
Oh, no one needs me.
Yes, we do. You're our leader, Simone.
Nikki, we've been through this. I'm not the leader. Skylar is.
Skylar's selling off parts of the business.
What?
She's running it into the ground, pay cuts, cheap materials, layoffs, and anything she can do to make more money. Simone, if you don't do something, the business our family built from the ground up is gonna be destroyed.
I'm not coming back.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
What wouldn't I understand?
Look, it doesn't matter. Look, sometimes bad things happen,
Simone.
and there's nothing you can do about it. So why worry?
Because it's your responsibility.
What about you? You're part of the family. You take on Skylar.
The business wasn't left in my name, only yours and Skylar's. Don't you understand? You're our only hope.
Sorry.
What happened to you? You're not the Simone I remember.
You're right. I'm not. Now are you satisfied?
No, just disappointed.
You know, you're starting to sound like our father.
Good, at least one of us does.
Listen, you think you can come here and tell me how to live my life? You have no idea what I've been through.
I would if you would just tell me.
Forget it.
Fine.
I want to go back to school. I want to do my degree and I want to become something, something substantial. I can't just do some mindless job. I was forced to take a job selling shoes in Madison Avenue. It was so humiliating. Women I'd hosted at dinner parties came in and I had to serve them. Do you have any idea what that's like? 1 minute I'm hosting women and the next I'm measuring their shoe size and fitting them. Emily Bishop came in. She was so embarrassed for me. She slipped out thinking I didn't see her. I saw you, Emily.